Ladies and gentlemen, another young man making his Funny Feckers debut. Please give all your love and support to the fantastic Leighton Roth, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I've just got up here, I've just really started to need a piss. But you know, I'm not taking the piss, but I'll hold it in now till the end of the 5 minutes. But let me just tell you a little bit about my background. There's a sign that says "Funny Feckers." Okay. All right, that's enough. Funny Feckers, home of the crake, and there's a four-leaf clover with a microphone. Okay. Right. Okay, so before I came out tonight, my dad said to me, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm really excited, Dad. I'm only playing Funny Feckers." And he said, "That's just wrong. They're all bastards, the lot of them." And I said, what are you talking about? He said, "Them bloody frackers. Them bloody frackers, digging up the earth, ruining everything. What do they think they're doing?" I said, "No, Dad, I'm playing at Funny Feckers, not Funny Frackers. Frackers aren't funny." And he said, "Oh, I don't care. Whatever they call themselves these days, it's still wrong." I'm a professional comedian. Let me just look at my hand. So, I'm diagnosed with autism. Feel free to feel sorry for me because it was very hard to get a diagnosis. It took a long time to process. You know, I was sitting on the computer, it was buffering, and it took a while for the BuzzFeed quiz to load. But once the BuzzFeed quiz loaded, it came up with autism. But I took it again just to make sure. So the next time I took it, I got schizophrenia. The next time I took it, I got bipolar. And the next time I took it, I got Tourette's. And I was happy with all of those. But I know what you're thinking. He can't possibly have all of the good ones. No, I am actually diagnosed with autism by a real doctor, but the real doctor didn't want to diagnose me because he said that I don't think you have enough compulsive behaviours. And I said, "You do?" Well, he said, "Well, give me an example." And I said, "I wank 17 times a day." And he said, "That's disgusting, but it's enough to tick the checklist." And I got my diagnosis, and I jumped for joy. And then I spent the rest of my life people asking me, "Are you really autistic?" And then I wish I never got the diagnosis in the first place, because it's a bit like when someone comes out as gay, nobody these days says, "Oh, are you really gay? Do you really suck a cock?" But they do say, "Are you autistic? You know, are you really a mental patient? Are you not going to say the last word? It's not politically correct anymore." So they ask you those questions. Are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm not sure what I was meant to say next. But oh yeah, nipples. So I get myself into awkward situations, really awkward situations, really awkward situations. And you know, this arsehole at a party said to me, "I don't think you're autistic, I just think you're weird." And I was deeply offended, so I squeezed his nipples. Some people embrace it. Some people were like, "Are you fucking Rain Man? Like, are you a genius? Are you good at card counting and maths and shit?" And like I tried to explain that some are geniuses and some people with autism just behave inappropriately and squeeze people's nipples, and I'm in that category. One more thing, I got a job. Not many people with autism have done a job. I managed to do it. I wash dishes, and I want to tell you that 80% of the water that I wash the dishes with is my actual tears, and 20% is my cum. I know it's pretty disgusting, but it's only 20%. I'll leave you on that. Thank you. Cheers, thanks.